Imagine Shepard like right now. Like, what the hell? Where have I been? What have they done to me?
Progress
Wait.
is slow, but the subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs
Yes.
are functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Yeah, this has to be mighty confusing for a Shepard. For Shepard right now.
Over 4 billion credits so far.
4 billion
Nobody
credits.
seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while. Log update. The cost of this project is
That was the same one.
over 4 billion credits so far.
I think we're done here.
Seems to care that we've gone over budget.
A pause, unpause doesn't usually work for me. I have to pop out a window, then close it, then pause, and then unpause, and it might load. Oh shit! Sorry, man! Hey, who are you?
Collision proximity warning for offline. Hostile forces have engaged. Requesting system failing. Hostile forces have engaged.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Just wrap your mind around that, and excuse me while I just lower the backlight a little bit for myself here. There we go. Won't be as tough on the eyes. Of course, you guys notice a change.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Hey, demonstrating that pool. Hello, Toby. Do I know how long I'll be streaming? Well, probably for, I don't know, maybe 3 more hours or so. Unfortunately, this will be a bit of a shorter stream because I couldn't start as early as I would have liked.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
Oh, right, I need to use Jacob's pull. I forgot about that, I'm just soloing here. Maybe I could level Jacob up. Oh, yes.
Okay.
It's
I
combat.
promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Yeah. Yeah, Nox. I'm a biotic. I can move things with my mind. Okay, who the hell are you?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Well.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details.
Cloning,
You'd have
huh?
to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Here's the hoping we're not just a clone. Maybe the original Shepard is just flying around in some tank somewhere and got destroyed by some mechs.
Can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Is that right?
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Sweet.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Nice. Okay, let's check out Jacob's abilities here. Maybe we can assign some more points. Yeah, welcome back, Ice. Health, weapon damage. I suppose. Let's make that pool a bit better, maybe. I don't know. Maybe incendiary ammo. Oh wait, I can't even. Right. Only one more squad point. I'll have to keep an eye on the codex if it updates. There's probably so much juicy stuff in here. Of course, many codex entries overlap with the ones from Mass Effect 1. This is veteran difficulty. Well, I'll just keep... well, I might change it for Mass Effect 3 because, as we know, it's significantly easier. And I probably won't keep it on veteran in Mass Effect 3 just to give myself a bit of a challenge.
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive.
I'm alive!
Amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Just want Miranda's approval. Imbecile. Yeah, hardcore and insanity come after. I'm still not focusing on combat, you guys. I don't want to die. I don't want to break immersion. I'd rather just... well, I don't want to make it too easy for myself. I still want it to be a challenge. But I'd rather not die.
This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
I'm trying to reload cancel with shift.
Straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
Control room. I guess I just happen to know where the control room is.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're control!
Up
Where's
those stairs,
server?
Shepard.
Oh, okay.
I'm hit! They shot me!
No.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Well, I suppose that's a little bit reassuring. Maybe. Yeah, it's no kindness. It's an engineer. You are quite right. And this is my first playthrough as an engineer, actually.
Shepard, down here!
Just look around. Oh, fine. Okay.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
I took neural shock. Neural shock. Yeah. Alright, to use Unity. Blocked. There you go, we'll see.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path.
Alright, I forget, if you pause the game while a squad mate is telling you something, it gets cut off, sort of. They fixed that for Mass Effect 3, so... Frankly. Let's use an example of a sequel that improved pretty much everything. I don't agree with that, actually. I can see what you mean. I agree they improved most things. But certainly not all. Most gameplay aspects, I suppose.
Authorized for V4.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
That's the only thing you had to do.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Cerberus!
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance, before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not...
Oh no! I keep cutting this dialogue off. Hey, Night Slasher. No, Mr. Enforcer, absolutely not. I'm sorry, you probably don't know me that well yet, but no, no.
You've been spotted.
Ooh.
Backup systems engaged. Unit member offline. Rerouting power. Critical systems damage. Backup systems engaged. Hostile forces have engaged.
Mass Effect happy ending mod. That's like... I'm sorry, but... I think it's an abomination. An atrocity.
Critical system damage.
Alright. I can't take cover by pressing against it anymore. No, I meant to deploy a combat drone.
Careful.
There we go. Oh, nice. Ages to get a good SMG in this game? Not necessarily.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures.
Ouch.
Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I mean, it's fanfiction. However good of an alternate interpretation of the story and ending it is, it's fanfiction, and therefore I do not care for it, you know? That's just my take on it. Yeah, exactly. And I do have the Kasumi DLC. I actually like these hacking minigames. The one with the pins gets a bit annoying, but the hacking one is I like. Oh, guys, do you really have to like talk in detail about the ending at this point? It's just unnecessary. I mean, somebody might come in and watch this stream and only consider even like getting or playing Mass Effect 3. You don't have to explicitly spoil the ending, okay? We all know what happens. You can talk about it without explicitly spoiling stuff. So be mindful of that, and you know, also because I do display the chat on the stream, so I would ask that you be careful.
Through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
It's a good line. The Cerberus Network DLC I think is free across all platforms and has been for a while, so yeah, the Crash Site DLC is just free and available to everybody.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
He's got some good dialogue here, for sure.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Gotta go look at that station. A shuttle with an FTL drive.
Before you meet
Very
with
fancy.
the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years?
Backup systems engaged.
Been gone that long?
Thank you,
2
Zol.
years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner
years
we
and 12
start,
days.
the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension, and you killed Saren. What happened next?
With the Council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new council. I recommended Ambassador Udina to lead it.
Yes, Ambassador Udina is now Councillor Udina. He's done an admirable job of representing humanity's interests.
Not sure he's done enough for humanity, but I guess that's politics for you.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Hey, I'd be totally cool with it if you didn't. I'd probably just get spaced at that point.
The
I don't
elusive
know.
man is waiting for you in the other room.
Hey, thank you for the host, Zol. Since I have a caster command, let's use it. My keyboard is right beneath my mic, so it's a bit difficult to operate. Oh, I don't know, Armin. Oh, I see it in chat now. They must have maybe get picked up in a little while. Thank you, either way. Yay! I passed. I passed the test. If you played this on release, there was actual... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Wasn't it more, though? Didn't Mass Effect 1 come out? Or was it, like, roughly 2 years? Yeah, I think Mass Effect 1 came out late 2007, and Mass Effect 2 early 2010. Yeah, that's roughly 2 years. Oh, I'm sorry, Armin. No problem, Zol. Oh, I'll have to... Guys, I'm just reusing my overlays from Mass Effect 1, so if at any point you find that the overlays are obscuring something, please let me know. I mean, I might not pay attention all the time. So, like, if subtitles or some other important stuff on the screen is obscured by the overlays, don't hesitate to tell me. Those are the kind of things that I only notice if I go back and check the VOD, you know? So, I got Miracle Grow. Nuh-uh. I have a middle part now. Mostly because my parents visited today. Also, let me just increase... I have to increase the chat size a little bit for myself. The font size so I can see it better.
Backup systems engaged.
Oh, Kaylee, thank you for the host. Once again, Armin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't get the alert thingy. Line height. Oh no, actually, I can't be bothered. Zol stole your light. Yeah, it's possible it somehow overrode yours because they appeared at pretty much the exact same moment in my chat. Okay. Oh man, yeah, we're gonna look at the codex. I think once we're on the Normandy, we're still like just awakening. We're still getting our stuff sorted out here. No time to stop and read. Let's just pretend Shepard goes into her, her room and reads the codex a little bit.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Oh.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I'm gonna create a save here. We will want to customize that armor. Casual appearance. I'm personally, I'm a big fan of this lab coat, so I think we're gonna use this, maybe. Maybe this? I don't know. Will we embrace Cerberus? No, I think for now we're gonna just wear this lab coat. Hey, look, it already says SR2 here. On the sleeve patch. Phone battery. You're in the bath. Goodness. Okay. Well, I guess no helmet for now. Material. It's a little glossy in my opinion. Yeah, that's better. Tint. I like these shiny colors. This is pretty cool. Tint 2. Oh, it's the... yeah. This arrow is like tiny. Okay, pattern. Pattern color. Let's make it, I don't know. I like it. What about blue? Hey, this is pretty funky. Nice. Yeah, this spells 2185 to me. Maybe this. No. This. Yes. Apply. It's drained. Oh no. We're ready for our first conversation with an elusive man.
Commander Shepard.
Tim?
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Are you kidding me?
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. Expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Okay. Hello F2. I'm gonna be doing complete playthroughs of the 3 games first try. Well, first of all, I mean, I've done 6 or 7 playthroughs in the past. And if I seem like I'm surprised at things, it's because I'm playing along a little bit. I mean, every now and then I notice new things, but I basically I know the gist of the trilogy, and yeah, I'm basically playing it to show you guys, just to share with you guys, because yeah, some really wanted to watch me do a trilogy playthrough, so that's what I'll do.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Don't worry. Oops. We'll find out what happened to those colonists.
Well, at least you're confident. Let's hope it's not misplaced.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
We are Legion.
Yeah, I mean, this will be fresh to me in some ways. Like I said, I've never done an engineered playthrough before for some reason. Oh wait, Pod Noodle. I didn't thank you, did I, for the follow? Cheers. And also, I've tried to make choices and just do things a bit differently than I've done before. I mean, 6 or 7 playthroughs is not that much. There's still plenty of room to, you know, to do stuff that I've never basically done before. So I'm looking forward to that.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
And hello, Nathaniel.
Any
Are
thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Really now?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Might be a good idea to pay attention to this and put it behind your ear, because this is not the last we're gonna hear about this, that she would have done this to us.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Who's the Fire Ice? Who's Fire Ice? It's not you. You know it is. Okay.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
God.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Guys, I mean, I realize I can't stop the chat from going bonkers about Miranda's, features, but please know that I really do not care for it. I will not be, joining you in that. I will not be commenting on it. I will ignore it. So, but yeah, I realize there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Because I personally think it's a shame that they did that. They took that route for, female fashion. Female, supposedly, combat armor in Mass Effect. I mourn combat fashion. The combat fashion of Mass Effect 1.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Also, hello Drake, and welcome.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Hey, this Corsair thing is pretty interesting. Too bad this is all we ever really hear about it.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Enough red tape to sink a cruiser. Cass, I don't know. I mean, if it's just bad puns, no need to time people out. But if it gets creepy, if it gets, I don't know, unsavory, then yeah. Same, I mean, some people feel really strongly about characters for some reason, like, kill her, do this or that to her or him, If as long as it's just, like I said, jokes and puns, that's fine. But if it gets unsavory or distasteful or something, then I trust your judgment.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Yeah. That's how real men work.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Corsairs, huh? Yeah. But I mean, well, it has to be Alliance, right? If it's N7 without it being Alliance, I'm just gonna... It has to be Alliance, right? Could be Corsairs. Who knows? I never thought of that, Val. But we know there's some kind of... They posted a logo of some kind of... What's it called? Pathfinder Initiative or something? Which looked like... I don't know. What is Nick? Okay. Mission summary. Shepard escaped attack on the facility. I think this is Elusive Man talking, by the way. Yeah, I'm running. Yeah. Shepard escaped attack on the facility along with operatives Taylor and Lawson. Facility destroyed by remote detonation. Salvage teams will ensure no incriminating data survived. Per Miranda's recommendation, I'm running security sweeps to other cells to ensure that Wilson was our only mole. Regardless of the cost, Project Lazarus was a success. Shepard is back. Dun, dun, dun. Long service bonuses, right? Oh, I have beaten Mass Effect 2 on my PC before. Got the grenade launcher, got some credits, close report. Tolerance of creepy regarding sexist comments rather low. Yeah, cause, I mean, if you feel like... I mean, you know, a
We
purge
should be
or...
there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
A purge or a, I don't know, 2-minute, 1-minute timeout is not that bad. So, because you don't have to ban somebody. You don't have to time them out for even 10 minutes. If you want to, like, give a warning, feel free. He has his legs crossed, you know. Yeah, that's true. Orders.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
I like the sound of that.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Well, Kaylee, that's a good question. Who was Wilson a mole for? We don't know yet, actually. It's only revealed to us in DLC.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
We're sitting in a shuttle, Cass.
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
No, it's fine, Toby. I mean, it wasn't that major. I just pointed out that we're not supposed to know it at this point. So it was a legit question, you know. In that sense. But yeah, if you can avoid, you know, if you can just rather say, you know, oh, we'll find it out later. Something like that.
Looks like everyone
It's
just
better.
got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Huh. Yeah, look at those trays, man, of food. Okay, we should probably also allocate some points.
Sense
Strange.
down.
No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Those high heels, man. Just... Why? Bioware? Why? Okay. How do I unlock Incinerate? Requires Overload rank 2. Nice. In that case, yes. Oh, Removal Shock. We're facing mostly mechs here, so Overload for now. Yeah, or whisper the answer, exactly. If somebody asks a question of spoiler nature, and you want to reply, whisper, you guys. It's time to learn that whispers are a thing. So, if you have no idea what whispers are, look them up. Especially if you're on desktop. And can just, you know, open a new tab without much hassle. Cerberus officer, 1 point. Warp. What are whispers? Well, if someone is kind enough to explain it to you, then yay. I'm getting a feeling this Fire Eyes guy is a bit of a troll. And I guess we're not privy to what's really going on with Ice and that guy. Let's level up that pool. That pool is so nice after all. Journal. Just missing colonists, nothing else. Okay, so I start quick save on. Wait, I need to check so that I don't accidentally reload a save. Hold on, key bindings, because I always have quick save on F6. Okay, good, good. That's exactly how I want it. I think these are pretty much the defaults. I think, maybe, hopefully, because I have not played Mass Effect 2 on this computer yet. This is my first time playing Mass Effect 2 on this PC, you guys. I did not realize that. I was like, well, yeah, I played Mass Effect 2 on PC before, but yeah, this is, of course, my first time ever doing it on this new PC. Lovely.
Fenris mech.
Yeah.
Strange. Security systems would...
Guys, look. This is the only, like, the equivalent of the forefather of biotic explosions. Affect them with some kind of biotic power, then warp. Boom! That's a warp detonation. They form the basis for biotic explosions in Mass Effect 3. And pretty much any tech combos, I guess.
Casualty. Requesting assistance.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Security mechs, huh? Oh, Brown! Hello, I didn't see you there. Welcome. I suspect it's... these are pretty much the same. Yeah, we read these. Drone. Security mechs. This one is new. The death of thousands of security and military personnel in the Battle of the Citadel was a loss felt throughout the galaxy, as large numbers of qualified personnel transferred to the Citadel to replace those that died. Short-handed security companies filled out their numbers with large-scale use of unmanned security robots. Commonly referred to as mechs, the security robots are typically grouped into light and heavy varieties. Light mechs come in a variety of sizes but are easily distinguished by opposable digits that help them in their versatile security roles. Heavy mechs lack digits and are simply weapons platforms intended to keep the peace in high-threat areas. The quadrupedal dog mech has a face composed of contraband detection sensors, and it too is armed in case a perpetrator resists arrest. A typical security mech has an extremely limited virtual intelligence. Its duty is straightforward and narrow, usually to guard an area, run a friend or foe program to halt unauthorized access, and set and fire a set of pre-recorded voice commands to warn troublemakers away from the area. Light security mechs are equipped with irritant sprays and electroshockers to force compliance, and heavy mechs may be outfitted with flashbang stunners for similar purposes. When facing an opponent armed with a firearm, any mech will immediately resort to lethal anti-personnel weapons to neutralize the threat. If the situation turns violent rapidly enough, it may not even use its warnings. Security mechs are frowned upon for actual military duty. Though tough enough to serve survive most firefights, their VI simply does not have the programming to plan an ambush, rescue a hostage, treat a wound, or any of countless other objectives that a soldier must be able to perform on the fly. Hey! A mech primer, you guys. So, the reason we see them so much in Mass Effect 2 is because a lot of, normal, personnel died in the battle on the Citadel 2 years ago. So we had to fill that hole somehow, that personnel hole. Kaylee, that would probably be a bit of a copyright issue. And I can't do that on Twitch, at least. I'm pretty sure I couldn't do that anywhere at all. Or like on YouTube either. I mean, it's... Oh, what am I doing? I doubt I'd be able to distribute the material and get away with it. Oh, it's Mikey. You like that I read stuff. Well, thank you, and that's good, because that's how we do this. We will enjoy all the content that's in the game, and these codex entries are amazing. Some of them contain such juicy lore, it's not even real. Camera is doing weird things. Could you... That is so small. You listened to the whole thing, read the Witcher books. Really? And got away with it? But novels are... What do we have here?
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Uh-oh.
Tali, Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I nearly died, Tali. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
How could you turn your back on the Council?
You got it backwards. The Council turned its back on us. So did the Alliance. Human colonies are disappearing, and nobody else is doing a damn thing about it.
This isn't getting us any answers. We need to find out what happened to those missing colonists.
Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Hello, Ferret. Welcome. And hey, Ninja.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
And that whole business is what the second novel covers, the novel named Ascension. So if you're interested in Cerberus and the Quarian's history, please give it a read. You will not regret it. It's a great novel.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Tali, huh? She had changed significantly. Remember how, you know, juvenile and everything, a bit naive even she seemed back in Mass Effect 1. Suddenly she was commanding a little squad of her own.
Squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
We actually saw them. Well, they're not spin-offs because they're written by the head writer, the main writer. 3 of them. The 4th one is written by an outsider, pretty much, and it's like bad fanfic. But there are 3 novels that pad the lore really nicely and are, you know, they're not bad writing, you know, in general, if you just read them without knowing what Mass Effect is. But I thought they were lovely additions to, you know, the Mass Effect series. Yeah, no. The 4th one is fanfic, pretty much. And it's bad fanfic. And there's some lore discrepancies that can't just be waved off. So the wiki, for instance, doesn't even consider it, canonical at all.
There we go! We're compromised. Yes!
Guess I could use the shuriken.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Uh-oh. Praza, what did you do? Bad Praza. Hey, what? Is that one big moon? No? That's a small one. That rocket. Can I take cover in time? Oh!
Here goes. Enemy down.
I guess I'll switch to shuriken.
There we go.
Oh, Miranda.
My shields are down.
Enemy down. One less.
Are we missing combat music? Or is it just quiet here?
We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Alright, Q&E. Very nice. Hey, Racy! How are you? Oops, nope.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Yeah, totally, but that is sad. I would sponsor some proper combat
We'll take
armor
cover
for
by the doors.
Miranda,
Shepard,
for
you take
sure.
point.
Whoops.
Right.
You got it.
Taking point. Oh, that's brutal. Damn.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
He just got slaughtered.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Okay.
Overload will take out their shields.
Right back at you. Okay, I think we're done with that. Whoa, it's going down pretty fast. I wonder if I'd played this on hardcore in the past, because this feels kind of easy. Proper armor with one of the appearance packs. Oh, I may have to. If I used Miranda in combat, I might get one of those. Can I?
Affirmative.
Oh,
work.
nice! I can still holster my weapons in this game. Or my weapon. Ah. Hey, Nate. Whoops. Yeah, pretty scary. Then again, we just read in the Codex entry that, well, they can't really make decisions of any kind. They're just they have extremely rudimentary intelligence. Yeah, I know, right, Ice?
This looks interesting.
Make your solo mech. 1,000 degrees. Wow.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. Mechs will... You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Get a good look at those
The
collectors.
collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
Mm-hmm.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Seeker swarms! Yeah, I know Kaylee. I actually wasn't sure which door that was, but fortunately she only tells you to, you know, go find Vitor.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
So many questions.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Let's be reasonable.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Hey, Drelion. Good evening. Yeah, Tali's so grown up.
Shepard,
so grim.
Good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Yeah, I guess the creepy part is that, well, they're using them in some way, so the Illusiman can't have that. Needs to know what's going on.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Salut! Salut, Triad.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Alright, thanks for tuning in, Binary Ferret. Appreciate it, either way. Thanks for stopping by.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I'm curious to see what Udina has to say about the Reaper threat, because he was all, "We know the Reapers are the real threat, and we will do everything in our power to stop them," and blah blah blah. So apparently he's now changed his mind a little bit. Sees he's supposedly, you know, in charge. Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're getting set up all nicely since you moved and everything.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
But...
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Really now?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Ooh, so, Ice. We know he's been returned to Chichanka maybe, I don't know. Maybe a little less than a year after the Battle of the Citadel. Or after Shepard got spaced, I guess. No, wait, yeah. Work is hard at this time. Oh, yeah. Well, good luck to you, Triad. Good luck indeed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Uh-huh.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Huh. It's pretty good hiding.
Okay.
Hiding skills.
I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Alright. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
That's the idea, isn't it? Someone I can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Norgasm SR2. Hello there. Not sure how to pronounce your name, but... Take off! That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Nice, nice, nice. Collector is confirmed as source of attacks on Freedom's progress. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Talizora to the migrant fleet. We'll examine his Omnitool data for anything useful. Yeah, probably Kaylee. I think I will take a bit of a break. I will, grab something to drink. I will just, take a small break. That's a good idea. I've been going for almost 2 hours. And then we'll just get to it. Just gotta deal with this dialogue here. Wow, the Normandy! SR2!
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
We do things my way.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard. Unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I guess we can take the tour. So nice and orange, everything. There's our new private terminal. Nice. There's our armory, which we probably won't use a whole lot. Elevator. Fortunately, PC loading screens aren't that bad. Yeah, everything was mostly blue. Sweet. I don't hate the upgrade system in this game. It's very different from that of Mass Effect 1. Fair bit of new gameplay mechanics. I don't even mind planet scanning. I don't mind it really. Yeah, I do have all of the DLC for Mass Effect 2 now. I haven't played it in a while, and I probably will be doing most of it as part of this playthrough. Not sure about Firewalker. Maybe. I will mostly focus on story, so at least the DLC that is very, has an impact on story and lore and everything. So, yeah. Yeah, I think in Mass Effect 3 there's also a fair bit of red. Alright, I'm gonna save here. And I will take that little break now. I didn't say I didn't like it. I explained why it might or might not be part of this playthrough. How can you see? I think you can see anything that's relevant. Right? You can see the level, you can see experience the next level, health. The Paragon bar might get a bit obscured, but shouldn't be a huge issue, and I can always just let you guys look if you need details. So, no complaints about the overlays so far. Like I said, if you feel like any of my overlays on the stream are, obscuring things for you, just let me know. Yeah, I will take a short break. So, take a chance to stretch your legs, maybe get something to drink. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. And I'm back. Hopefully, you guys are all ready to continue on. Paragon, Renegade, power recharge time. Neural shock. Maybe incinerate? I don't know. Let's get that rank for now, because combat has been fairly effortless so far. So primary. I wonder if
the systems align with the lab.
Oh no! I can't mute the guy. And still have the codex entry displayed. Oh, but I may be able to mute the guy altogether, because this is Mass Effect 2. I haven't edited the game files yet. Not that I will edit them. I might add a screenshot command, but oops. Yeah, I just got back. Tried fixing internet, then got doing house jobs. Oh, okay, Brown. Oh, that's fine. No need to apologize. I'm gonna call you Boom, chat person. I will head to the Citadel, yeah, at some point. Hold on, who am I getting first? Yes. But not the first thing I do. Dog just started looking for me when I started talking. What? No, Val, it's been on veteran all along. Or did it seem like I struggled? When I said it's been relatively, you know, effortless. I don't feel like I need to, like I'm in desperate need of upgrading my combat abilities, you know? Okay, well, I guess for now we'll focus on the secondary ones. There might not be any new ones. These are all the ones that you unlock in Mass Effect 1. I don't think there's anything new here. Mars Ruins, Data Disk, Cipher, Beacon, all of that is available to us if we need our mind to be refreshed. There probably still will be struggling even if I'm just playing on veteran. Armatures, keepers, yes. We might come back to these though at some point. I didn't read all of them. Thresher Maws. We're gonna have to read this at some point. Maybe when we go to Tuchanka. Battle of the Citadel. Oh, hey, this has to be new. Let's read it. Some background information. In 2183, a rogue Spectre named Saren Arterius attacked the Citadel through a functioning mass relay hidden inside a statue in the Presidium. Saren brought a combined force of Krogan and Geth infantry from Ilos, timing the attack so that he would be at the Citadel's controls when the Geth fleet and his flagship Sovereign arrived. In the battle that followed, the Destiny Ascension Dreadnought evacuated the Citadel Council, but ordered the Ward's arms closed, sealing them and the Geth inside an impregnable shell, cutting off any reinforcements or escape. This combative tactic would have wholly destroyed the Council fleet were it not for the actions of Commander Shepard, who had followed Saren through the relay from Ilos. This was the relay that was created by the last Prothean scientists who woke up after the Protheans were basically already extinct. They enabled this backdoor onto the Citadel. Led by Shepard's ship Normandy, the Systems Alliance's 5th Fleet assembled under the command of Admiral Hackett and waited just outside the Citadel's closed arms. Meanwhile, Shepard fought Saren's forces inside the Citadel and eventually forced the Ward arms open again. Shepard called for the Normandy to concentrate firepower on Sovereign. The Fifth Fleet took its cue from the Normandy and turned all firepower on the Geth flagship, letting the Destiny Ascension and other fleeing Council ships perish fighting the Geth fleet. At about the same time Shepard killed Saren, Sovereign's once impervious kinetic barrier overloaded, and the Fifth Fleet focused its military might to shatter the flagship. The Geth fleet was soon decimated without its leader. With the Citadel Council and nearly everyone in its line of succession killed, humanity stepped into power vacuum. Ambassador Donna Ludina and Captain David Anderson were instrumental in pulling together a new galactic government with humans as the dominant voice. You think I'm too good to play on veteran difficulty? Well, Val, I don't know. I'd much rather, I don't know. I want to emphasize immersion. I'd rather not struggle with combat too much. I'd rather not die. I just, I just want things to go smoothly. It's always, a bit different as well when you're streaming and you kind of want to maybe talk about things and look at chat. So I would lower the difficulty one step just to be able to maintain that same level of interaction, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, if I'd be playing on hardcore, then I'd, lower to veteran just because I don't want to sacrifice interaction with viewers and, just being able to talk about other things that's on my mind. This is a Mass Effect 1 Codex entry. Yeah. Okay. That concludes our Codex reading for now. No assignments yet, I take it. Oh no, we got the DLC stuff. Travel to Zakera. We'll have to read some emails as well. Woo! So many missions already. Dossiers. 4 dossiers here. Visiting the council. Wait, no, there's more. There's 6 dossiers. Right, 4 vanilla dossiers plus the DLC ones. And the overarching mission, assemble a team, stop the collectors. Nice. Let's go talk to our yeoman. Who's this?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
She's okay, well, she's so sweet.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
She's like... That was good. Needy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think she's pretty cool. A bit creepy, maybe, but... Nate. You tease. Will I be getting fish right from the start? Of course. I love fish. I love watching them swim there in my aquarium. Right, I picked this one. I can pick those other options later.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Brown. Brown has Kelly figured out.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you're such a downer.
I don't know, I love that line. Trust me, it'll be better than the old days.
Trimming
I hope
compensators,
so.
decimal 1-2.
I died. Alright, Jokers. When we backseat him, he has these lines. Let's hear him out.
Was that button? Nah.
He heard me.
Hanging in space with the jazz trio. Now coming with the bass. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I was supposed to go to my earpiece.
Oh my god, I never see that one before. Holy shit, that was lewd. No more? Why had I never seen that one before? That literally was the first time I saw that. Okay, he's done. He's done.
Commander.
I'm blushing a little here. No,
That's it for now.
Leave that for
See ya,
later.
Commander.
Yeah, you get. I think you get this rotation. Like he has a handful of lines that he'll say, and then he'll fall silent, and then when you return later, he'll have a different rotation. Yeah, he has some really good stuff. We're gonna listen to all of that for sure.
Yes, Shepard.
That was pretty good. What are you? And what are you doing on my ship?
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Hello, Tribesman 98. Yeah, that's gonna be the case with some of these, don't they? listen to our engineer Shepard here in the 2180s.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Hey, Messenger.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Yeah, these are mostly restricted.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Huh.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Was the chat overlay covering the subtitles a little bit? I'll check the VOD later. Never mind.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Hey, Tom, did I greet you already? If not, hi. Yeah, at least she's honest about not being able to tell you everything.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Building that trust. Okay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Wait, was it all?
Yes, Shepard.
What is this room?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Let's be honest, you guys. After a first playthrough, you never listen to these. What is this room? But hey.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
If I feel like doing it this playthrough, that's what we're gonna do. I have absolutely no problem with listening to all this dialogue I've heard before. I love all of it. I did greet you. Oh, nice. Wow, our new ship.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
One of my best friends is in computer-aided design. For now. You know, guys, I actually don't mind Jacob as a character. I really don't. I mean, yeah, sure, I agree. He's not the guy that I'm gonna bring with me when I play. But I'm actually more annoyed by the fact that my femshep absolutely has to flirt with him, even though I don't care for it, for any of that. I wouldn't mind being his buddy, but some options just inevitably lead you into being all, you know, coy and just coquettish, you know? Last questions? What? I ignored questions? I'm sorry. Oh, we'll talk to Jacob, I guess.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Well, Shepard really should know about, you know, Cerberus and everything. Yeah, no, I just meant that at some point, no matter which dialogue option you choose, you're more or less, you know, flirting with him. You might not want to do that, you know, and it just feels silly if you're, especially if you're romancing somebody else.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
All these peeps saluting me.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Maybe I'll return to him later.
Commander.
I don't know why I always, you know, activate them after a dialogue. Then I'm like, no, let's actually not talk to them anymore at this point. We can't go in here until we've recruited the professor. Ah.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
Alright, I get it. It's expensive and fancy.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Hey there, Razor. How are you doing?
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Fine. I'm a goddamn engineer. Let me in! For reals? Although, even if I'm supposedly some kind of tech expert, I still kind of behave like a grunt in cutscenes and dialogue.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Cyber warfare. That means stuff like viruses, right? Like, a 10-year-old would know that in this day and age. None. Let's go check it out still. We wanna see the ship. We wanna see the ship. Thane is Thane. Ah! Codex updated. Codex hype! Does it automatically go to the updated section? No. That would just be too good. The codex would just be OP. Hold on. Oh, what is it? A primary? We don't want to listen to the boring man.
The Systems Alliance UT-47.
Much better. All right. Yes, some juicy lore. Prepare your bodies. The Systems Alliance UT-47 drop shuttle landing craft holds 12 soldiers in a cramped, uncomfortable cargo bay and 2 more in the cockpit. Officially named the Kodiak, the drop shuttle is better known to Alliance Marines as the Combat Cockroach due to its appearance and durability. The vehicle's robust environmental sealant technology exposes few vulnerable parts to the elements. First tested in the sulfuric acid clouds and extreme temperatures of Venus, the Kodiak can land in hard vacuum, high pressure, and temperatures from near absolute zero to over 900 degrees Celsius. A true contragravitic vehicle, the Kodiak's substantial element zero core allows flight by entirely countering the vehicle's mass. Its small thrusters are for directional control only, so if the mass effect field fails, the vehicle becomes a proverbial 3 million credit coffin. The unarmed shuttle forgoes weaponry space for active masking, electronic countermeasures, and a robust kinetic barrier system. It is ideal for dropping troops undetected. So, no weapons, or fancy cannons or lasers, but it does everything else pretty well. Zaid is so funny. Yeah, my first time as an engineer. Razor! Playing the game wrong. Rude. Hey. We had something with Liara. It wasn't just a one-night stand, okay? Now. What's this area of the ship?
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Imagine that. Twice as big, which makes sense. It kind of feels twice as big, doesn't it? Also has twice the mass. And the Normandy just can't land anymore. Granted, we did land in the Mako, but now it's, well, often we just use the Mako. Oh. Hey, I want to move in here. I'm sure the future person to claim these quarters won't have a problem with that. We'll have to see, Toby. We'll have to see. Fraser. Don't say that. Oh, the engineers.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship. getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Kaylee, even if I didn't know that, you know, I'd probably want to find out for myself. Quiet, Razor. A future dead person. You're so cruel.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Wow. It's pretty OG.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Nice. I like that enthusiasm. Taddy bags.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
That's pretty harsh. No time for shore leave. Just work all day and all night.
Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
Aha. Like, they aren't even allowed, you know, the time to leave the ship to actually, you know, do something work-related. It's pretty harsh.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Ah. Evil Dead Smoker. Accent. Oh yeah. Well, can a German do a Scottish accent? Nothing to see here. Alright, well, good thing we visited the engineers. Scars, how renegade are you? I think these are pretty basic scars. They are not, you know, intensified by anything yet. It's the baseline scarring, renegade scarring that you get. Crew quarters. Life support. What's this? What's this area of the ship?
The women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Oh. Help!
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Will I remove the scars? I don't know. I mean, any questions you have at this point about what I'm going to do? Even if I knew, I probably wouldn't tell. Where's the fun in that? Like, maybe I haven't planned it yet. Right now, I sure as hell don't feel like removing my scars. Dr. Chakwas! So happy to see you.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
I like Chakwas. She's amazing.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
So Chakwas was at Mars. Nice. You're like a mummy. Yeah. She is a bit of a maternal figure. She's taking care of us, you know. She's there to make sure we're in good health and, you know, patch us up. It's nice. It's nice.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're alright, Chakwas?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Oh, you're a lovely lady, Dr. Chakwas.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Karen. Dr. Michel. Good to see you, Commander. Is there something you need? I guess it's just supposed to be French. Fun fact. The Asari counselor is
Chef
the
surprise again. Come on, Rupert.
voice actor that also fakes the French accent for the...
Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
I don't think she's... Well, yeah. Admittedly, I do not know if she's actually proficient in French. it's perfectly possible, but I mean, she, yeah. Doilies. I'm not sure what doilies are actually. I may have to find out. Hey, Sarah. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Hey, have you come back from your trip? Apparently you have, maybe. Or at least you have internet. Put James in the kitchen? Kaylee, James is somewhere far away.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
This is a bit of a stupid question, but we'll ask it anyway.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
He's making sure we don't end up like the Quarians, you know, without an immune system. He keeps our immune system, you know, on fleek.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Messenger.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the Ezo rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook.
Aww.
I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Sweet. Yeah, I did, Fraggle.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Nice. Sleeping pods. Nobody's taking a nap here. Although there's beds in here, right? Let me just check. Yeah, normal beds. Oh, pretty nice looking beds. Have to be pretty agile though. No ladders. Yeah, back to work. Hey.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Yep, that is one big bed. Also, hygiene supplies. I don't think I greeted you properly. Now then, I think we only have our what's it called? Captain's cabin left to check out. Like I said, I like going here after, especially after, you know, missions and, I don't know, longer assignments.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
I gotta get some fish in there. You guys know what? I used to, I think it was the Mass Effect 3 one that I screenshotted, and I used as my desktop wallpaper for a bit. I like the fish. I think they're cute. So, yeah. What? I can't go in? Oh, I can't. Look at that water spin. Very nice. Yeah, the aquarium VI is Mass Effect 3. Huh. I would have, yeah, I haven't done Arrival yet. I only did this on normal, I think. I think I did one playthrough with the Shadow Broker DLC on PC. Yeah. And Overlord I haven't done yet on PC at any point, which means it's kind of like almost 2 years since I've done it. Huh. Still got a fair bit to unlock here on the PC version. I only did this for Mass Effect 3. Ooh, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers! Krogan like fish 2-star. Do you think that means I'm like secretly a quarter Krogan or something? You know what? I think those colors were actually a bit crazy. Let's change that primary color. Yeah. Maybe gray isn't that bad. White. Tint 2. Yeah, I think that's it. Hope Andromeda is fun. Yeah, I got no expectations really. Don't know what to expect since we're gonna leave everything we know behind. Hello, Unshaved. Alright then, I think we're ready to hit the galaxy map for the first time, right?
Commander, there's a message waiting at your private terminal. I believe it's from Admiral Anderson.
I forgot to read the private terminal. One last thing. I can't double click, damn it. Oh my god. The messages. Oh wait, yeah. I thought this scroll bar reflected like the amount I have to scroll down. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera Ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "Silence is Golden" to begin the rendezvous. From the Elusive Man. Marcus read. Oh, the art projector. I love it. From Elusive Man. Shepard. We recently had an incident. Okay, I won't do the Martin Sheen voice. An incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skyllian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against the Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some test, rest, and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Yeah, I love this gun too. I always use it. Da 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 da. Spacer ship. We won't read Overlord yet because we're not gonna do it. I think it'll suffice. To read this now. I want to try to, read these as I go, if possible, as I go deal with something related, so that it makes the most sense. Oh, hey, Legish. Yeah, you kind of missed the whole prologue, but it's fine. We still haven't accessed the galaxy map after, being given the Normandy. So. From Elusive Man, Shepard, we've reached an agreement with... No. What? Oh, I accidentally marked. The message from Anderson is read. From Admiral Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true, and you actually are alive, I need you to come talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on top, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Spank me later. Okay. Thank you, Toby. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. See you later. Galaxy map. Ice refuses. Hey, Final. How art thou? Give me that fuel! Yeah. Oh, wait. Do you actually have any credits? Yeah. Wow. Enter orbit. Look at it, it's red. The Omega-4 relay is surrounded by hazard beacons and automated warnings. Over the last 1,000 years, many ships have attempted to pass through it, but none have returned. The only ones to pass freely back and forth through the relay are the mysterious collectors. There are many theories why ships never return from Omega-4. Some say there is a black hole at the far end. Others, mostly the impoverished underclass of Omega, believe there is some form of earthly paradise. Most, however, simply think that the collectors capture or destroy those passing through the relay. Once... I was just spamming the click. Well, I really wanted the fuel and I was super excited. Yeah, we'll go check out the crash site later, I think. I want to get started with assembling my crew. We don't have time to dwell on the past. Just now. Actually, we're not even gonna start in this system. We're gonna get out of here. Although we will need the mass relay. So I forgot. Now, orient yourself properly. Enter system. Oh, almost. Ah, look at the beautiful galaxy here. I didn't realize we could already do Overlord. Huh. That's interesting. Well, technically it's just, I guess, just a Cerberus project. Completely, you know, independent of what other things you're up to. Serpent Nebula. Well, only the Citadel is available. I believe this hasn't changed. Citadel hype. Interesting. I'm playing in windowed mode so that I can more easily manage my other windows. But it kinda tells me it's not responding while it's loading, so... I'm not getting any high encoding warnings though, and I shouldn't. So I guess this just weird. Except... Shepard, you've recently been dead. Yeah, I guess there's something like that. You can't like Zakera. You're streaming. What? Excuse me, but that is not very intelligible. Oh, wait, you're talking about separating? Well, final yop. This is a live streamed playthrough, and it differs a little bit from when you make, like, episodes for YouTube, when you just cut it all nicely together and make a let's play or whatever. Streaming is long-form entertainment, in my view, and it goes to YouTube as such. I'm not gonna do anything to my videos. I'm not gonna cut them together into neat things because the live commentary is there and everything. So Yeah, the videos go to YouTube as such. It's basically the exact same thing as watching a VOD. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be splitting them up into, like, highlighting them in bits. I just don't really think that serves. I just think live streaming is slightly different from producing, you know, videos that you publish afterwards. So even if I export them to YouTube, it's still not really gonna be the same thing as putting together videos, like let's play videos, playthrough videos. Yeah, we're gonna watch all that. Don't worry, guys. Warp, I guess. We need to make them loyal in order to get access to this fourth power. Yeah, I mean it's mostly for anybody who's watching my stream and weren't able to catch a certain stream. I personally vastly prefer YouTube over, well, watching VODs on Twitch at the moment. So that's mainly why I export it, and also just to have it stored somewhere, because the VODs do get taken down unless I highlight them. So that's the main reason I even export them to YouTube to begin with. Do I even have anything? Well, yeah, I have the art projector, although I won't be needing it right now, but you know. Oh. Yeah, final. The reason I stream is that, you know, I do it for those who catch the live stream.
Commander
mainly.
Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Okay.
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
Collectors, huh?
Commander Shepard, we have the finest companions waiting for you. Perhaps something petite, smart, and Japanese would be your style.
I'm pretty sure YouTube remembers that for you as well.
Just enter your password for a fabulous prize package worth millions of credits.
She's getting desperate.
Okay, really? How many times can you walk by without stopping?
La 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 la.
Shepard, you do have the password, right?
Password? No, I do have the password.
Commander Shepard. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
You know who I am, Kasumi. I'm not here to play games.
I heard you were hardcore, Shep, but I figured you'd be up for some intrigue. Kasumi Goto, at your service. But you apparently already knew that.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you look like, I knew it was you.
Oh, you got that right. Yeah, final. I mean, if it's the, I don't know, if you really want to catch the live stream, then, you know, there are ways of doing that. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't really cater to, you know, YouTube viewers in the same way I cater to my Twitch viewers.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
If the information's deadly, we have to keep it out of the wrong hands.
Donovan Hawk is the last man I'd want holding this information.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Hee hee. Alright, see you on Shade. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I agree. Romancing Kasumi would be a little bit. She doesn't even seem like the romanceable type, and I don't think she really, you know. I think she's joking around about that as well. Well, who knows? Who knows, really? But she doesn't seem like the type to commit to somebody like Shepard, you know. I mean, she was with another thief, with another hacker, living with someone in the shades. Okay. Yeah, I know, right, Necro? Uh-huh. Actually, I think we're gonna bring Kasumi. Request new squad member. Can I do this already? Yeah. Add. Here she is. Galactic News.
2 years since the destruction.
Oh, what?
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former Council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the Council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Oh. This is pretty good.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
Eyeball it. Ooh, yeah, I guess I can eyeball it, you know.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug.
It just starts over.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
You humans are all racist.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology. The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and join the military or enroll in school.
Well, that's sweet.
An independent inquiry has dismissed claims by one Corporal Toombs about a shadowy organization known as Cerberus. A disturbed Toombs says Cerberus held him prisoner for years, but investigators found insufficient evidence to validate his story. The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system until now.
Remember this? This is like half the assignments we did back in Mass Effect 1.
The Turian hierarchy has announced that it will not limit its Dreadnought production to previous totals. Citing an increased need for security in the wake of the deaths of previous council members, the Turian military intends to increase defense production. Representatives of the new human-led council had no comment.
Yeah, this also reflects our, you know, the current state of the council.
Certa Foundation is likely to close by the end of this fiscal year. The Foundation never recovered from a deadly attack by biotic extremists on one of its medical centers 2 years ago. Celebrations are planned across Terra Nova for the upcoming anniversary of the thwarted terrorist attack on the colony. Former hostage Kate Bowman is expected to read a thank you message to Alliance soldiers who rescued her.
That was me!
The terrorist responsible for the attack on the colony, known only as Balak, remains at large.
I'll find him. Remember the asteroid?
The Shepard Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
This is like, you know, catching up on what's been happening when I've been gone, you know? I love listening to this. I don't think I did this properly before.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
I certainly had nothing to do with that. Kappa? Okay. Well, if you're going on a vacation, Razor, I hope you enjoy it. Either way, thanks for tuning in and, you know, have a good week. See you later. Alliance soldiers.
Sources say that the Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, may be leaving the Citadel after years of bad press and rumors of intelligence leaks.
Oh. Shaira, I thought you were okay.
Commander Shepard. She uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did she? Witnesses report seeing her alive on Omega.
Game? Do you assume I just go to Omega immediately? I have not set foot on that station. So if I want to be really appropriate, I should go there first. In order not to create, you know, these discrepancies within the game. Damn. I need to keep that in mind.
2 years after a Geth attack nearly destroyed it, the colony of Zeus Hope has announced plans for an expansion.
Go Zeus Hope.
The Kaden Alenko Memorial Scholarship has begun sending gifted human biotics to the Ascension Project for care and training. Alenko, a graduate of the controversial Biotic Acclimation and Temperance Training Project, sacrificed his life to help stop Saren on Vermeer.
I don't know. I think they pretty much just assume, I mean, you're in the system and there's all these things urging you to go to Omega. I think they pretty much just assume that you would have gone there first. I don't know. It's possible, of course, that there's a different version of the message, but...
Later today, we interview Chancellor Udina. This relentless advocate for humanity has ruffled some feathers and has no plans to stop. Tune in and learn what the man the Turian hierarchy called a diplomatic incident waiting to happen has to say about humanity's role in galactic affairs.
Oh, tune in. I want to learn.
2 years since the destruction of the Destiny Ascension, planning for the fleet of the new Allied Citadel Defense Unit have reached another impasse. The Asari Republics has ceded its share of defense responsibility to the Turian hierarchy. The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces. A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former Council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the Council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
But does it really mean that it's an all-human council right now? Former council races? I did enjoy all that. I don't regret listening to it.
Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Figured they say something about our weapons.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
I'm getting that everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. Who do I talk to about it?
Our station commander is just beyond the scanners. Out and to the right. He can reinstate your IDs.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Goodness. Fun fact, you can actually, you know, you don't have to talk to Bailey, ever. You can complete the game without saying a word to him. If you want to do some of the loyalty missions, though, you have to talk to him. But, you don't care about loyalty for certain people, you don't.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You don't change it. Anonymity's useful on my current mission.
Sure, you're a goddamn hero. It's not like we have to worry about you smuggling guns in or something. I just put a block in the system. Officially, you still don't exist. And you won't get hassled by the security checkpoints. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
Well, that was easy.
They didn't make much effort to confirm my death. I'll make about as much effort to tell them I'm alive.
Fair enough. But if you have any friends in the Presidium Tower, they might want to know you're all right. I heard you and Admiral Anderson used to be pretty tight. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Anderson.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
Okay, I get it.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Trilogy Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Matriarch Dillanaga, right? Wonder if she was a musician of some sort, or if it's just, you know, they just gave it her name. I know how to get to the council, but
I need to talk to the council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Messenger, we don't know what New York City is like in the 2180s. Just saying. Yeah.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakera, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba.
Nice.
We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Krogan!
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Alright. You guys, I've only been live for 3.5 hours, but it's fairly late. We didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and you know, I got started later than I would have because I had some things I needed to deal with. So this will be a bit of a short stream. Just yeah, we just dealt with the prologue. We've docked with the Citadel. We're ready to take all the missions and assignments on. We're gonna start recruiting people for our team. We're just gonna smell the flowers. There's so much good stuff, like just the news reports that we saw, and you know, all these ads are really cool, and all the dialogue. Oh, it's gonna be so juicy, so delicious to just submerge ourselves in this 12-hour stream hype. Yeah, I really wish I hope to be able to do that in the near future. Thanks to everybody for joining. I had a blast starting this. It was awesome, and I hope to see you for the rest of the playthrough as well. I can't say if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but if I don't stream tomorrow, I will at least stream the day after. So follow me on Twitter if you want to know what the situation is going to be. My Twitter name is the same as it is here. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Take care. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
We are Legion.
Cheers. Panda D. No, that's way too dramatic. Hold on. No. The Lazarus. No. Damn it. I need an outro track. Oh well. You guys, I will look into an outro track for next stream. I'll just cut it here. Thanks for watching. See you later.